ask you for the brother and test you. The spontaneous looking lost in the thin air. We'll make them forgot, with no care. We're frightened by a nightmare, we've been so real. Oh shit, look at your scars. What do you feel? Your shell of revolution of the living hell. It's the prison cell, your blood track, can't you tell? The demons that you pure, that ain't preaching from the light. Transformed and mutated, it happened overnight. Red until you shake it on the grip of reality. Religion don't make believe, it feeds duality. Generation next, fucking over here. New world order playing song of a rich world. Believe in our pure rain and set. Another person killed the name of freedom from the rage. Don't be surprised in the future if you're locked in the camps. They document your condition and drugs and dance. They look at thoughts and they steal your face. I hope you cherish your life for what it's worth. When the apocalypse comes, be prepared for rebirth of the Holy Ghost energy that haunts all of us. The pure water fuel clouds for food in our dust. That pulls us together like an artist proclaim. No perfection does the copy, less the dirt and decay. Take a pose with me, but what would this place says? Your soul is like a float with the stars in space. So be tuned to a different radio frequency. Fast vibration of pure love to see the baby. Yeah! Empty casket, motherfucker! Check it! Alright, y'all, want to thank y'all for watching.
Thank you, definitely.
From the Akron, man, we love y'all.
We went through a lot of fucking shit tonight to get here. So
this ain't the first time you'll see us.
Or the last.
Peace! Yeah.
think you're gonna commit suicide, dog. You about to get a suicide on tape, G.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Yeah. Which battle, bitches?
We gotta get out. The hell just fell? My cigarette?
That's right, I said kill yourself. Where the fuck are we even at, motherfuckers?
Pants pulling.
What's up? This is for Paranormal Circle Productions. And that's what I represent on here, so nah, fuck that, rewind that. We're here with an interview with me. So, without further ado, I'm gonna turn you over to my man. His name goes by, well, I don't know, he's a newscaster of sorts. He wanted to ask the Paranormal Circle a few questions.
Yeah.
We live here, and the reason why you don't see my face is because I don't want you to see my face. But anyway, my name is Bob Thomas, and I'm here interviewing a member of the Right, we live here today, and this is a new show. And the reason why you don't see my face is because I don't want you to see my face. But anyway, my name is Bob Thomas, and I'm here interviewing a member of the Paranormal Circle. Excuse me.
Man, how you gonna fuck my name up?
Alright.
What do you want, man?
Yo, first of all,
Yeah.
we're here live on a news show, and I got a couple of questions I want
What's
to
your
ask you.
fucking show called?
The name of my show is, well, F you pay me.
What? Shit, fuck you too.
Okay, we see how he is. But anyway, got a couple of questions for you, and most people say I'm a
Okay, weed around here, bro.
upfront person, and they say that I'm like a crazy interviewer, so I'm gonna get to the extreme here.
Alright, I guess. Fuck it.
We know a lot of you rappers, all you're talking about is
I ain't a rapper
chains,
for one thing.
girls, cars, and all that.
I ain't a rapper.
So that's why I got personal questions.
Alright, that's what's up.
Alright, my question first is,
Yeah.
who are you and who do you represent?
Who am I? I go by Empty Kazket, but I also go by AKA God Demon Human. And I represent Paranormal Circle Productions. I deal with terrorists, dissidents, slugs, scarecrow, pretty much all my friends.
Okay, and when do you start making music?
Shit, I guess probably about 4 or 5 years ago I started making music. Well, actually I was like writing and shit, but now I pretty much make music full time now.
Okay, and this is not on the questionnaire, but
Okay.
I want to ask you, like, far as like making music, what would you compare your style to?
It's a kind of a mix. It's like horrorcore. It's I don't know. It's also a little bit of positive stuff, something different. It's definitely something different. I don't know. I like all kinds of music, so I'm trying to put out there.
Okay, and on that note, I'm gonna ask you, what kind of music do you listen to, and how long have you been into music?
Since I was 12 years old, I started listening to music, like when I was a kid, for CD. Well, actually, CDs weren't even out there. Tapes. I bought Metallica's Kill 'Em All, and I was a metalhead from like probably, I don't know, 12 to now still, but like around 16, 17, I started getting into like rap and different kinds of stuff. I started smoking weed and shit. Kind of had a more open mind. So in a way, it just kind of broadened my senses to kind of try to be out there to listen to all different types. So now I listen to like jazz, blues, classical, metal, rap, whatever, you know, I like everything.
And what would you say wrong with the mainstream music in the industry business today?
Mainstream music, I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of music out there that, I mean, you can call mainstream, I guess, anything. Mainstream could be underground, it could be, you know, above ground music, it just depends, you know. Mainstream to me, I guess, is what they consider to be put on MTV, VH1, BET, you know, all cable news and shit, all cable shows put that stuff on, so in a way it's kind of what the government wants to put out there. So, I don't know, I guess mainstream, it's something about basically, I think, getting rich, but I don't know, because sometimes I also think to myself, mainstream has a lot to do with just being an artist who creates music, and because of that, I think people start listening to it, they start getting into it based on the fact that it's more popular. I don't think it has anything to do with how good it is.
And like, what do you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? What are your future plans?
Well, I'm going to college right now to basically get a business degree in business management. Trying to, maybe actually get my real goal in line, get this company together that I'm trying to help create, called Paranormal Circle Productions. I got all my homies in it, Twice 20. I got terrorists, dissidents, slugs. I got, we have people on the outside too. Paranormal Circle is like the inner circle, and everybody that I named off is in that list. So,
and what do you do musically?
Musically, I pretty much play all kinds of instruments, I guess. I mess with drums, I mess with keyboards, I play around with computer software, so I'm kind of learning how to do studio stuff. Most of all, though, I think I'm definitely trying to just work on getting different styles made. I'm trying to originate a different kind of style of music. I want something different, because a lot of the stuff that's out there doesn't seem to be working.
And as a lyricist, what style would you say you have?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm not really a rapper. I'm a lyricist. I love to write, stories. I love to write things. That's basically how I started. I love to write stories, horror stories and stuff, and I started learning how to rhyme the last parts of the words. And it started making me realize I could write these stories with rhyming, and so that's kind of how it came out. So, what was that question again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
I said, as a lyricist, what style would you say you have? But I want to move on to something else, number 8, because I think it's kind of like an interesting question.
All right.
And by that, I'm going to ask you, what's wrong with the underground scene, if anything?
The underground scene has its problems because everybody's about fucking beef. And I think there's some bullshit on that. Honestly, we should be dealing with trying to get together in the music community, not trying to separate. A lot of times I think that that's what screws up society, is people separating from unity. Everybody wants it, but nobody knows how to get to it. So in a way, I think that's really what the underground lacks. It lacks that unity that we really need to keep it together. If we didn't have the underground, mainstream in a way, I feel, would take over. And that's not, mainstream I don't mean the big, I don't mean the bands per se, I just really mean the record labels,
And,
and
like, what's your purpose as an artist? Do you have a message?
My message, like I just got done saying, unity. It's about trying to keep everybody together, keep us afloat so that we don't drown, so that we try to just, keep going in this music thing, because to be honest with you, it just seems like it's going nowhere. And unless you have any heart, unless you really write from your soul, and you write from where you come from right here, then shit, you're not going to make it anywhere.
And what are you trying to change in the music industry? What would you keep the same also?
I think I'd keep the same about the styles of music that are out there. I would definitely want to see, the same types of people going out and pursuing what they started. I think if, it's stupid to have a gift and not, use it. You're born with that, you might as well use it if that's what you got. And I think a lot of these people really decide that they want to just, like, I know a lot of people who are sitting on talent that they know they have, and they're just use it as a hobby, and they could be, trying to be a really decent artist from doing that.
And do you care about fans and groupies in the industry?
I care about my fans to the absolute 100% fullest. If I only have one fan, that's as good as it gets. I don't care. That's going to be something I'm definitely happy for. I couldn't ask for a billion fans, because I don't think I'd have a billion fans, but I can definitely tell you that it'd be a great honor just to even have one. And as far as groupies are concerned, I mean, girls, females are great and all. They got great asses, they got great titties, but at the same time, it doesn't make them a good person sometimes, based on the fact that they think that they can just run over you. So groupies, just watch out, because I'm not on that game bullshit.
And how many shows have you been to?
Probably way too many to name. I guess I'm 27. Been going to shows since I was 14.
And like, going to them shows, what would you say the most memorable time at these shows you had?
Probably seeing War, probably seeing Pantera, probably seeing bands that really I felt made a difference because they came from their heart when they were writing. Bands that knew that they could be out there and do what they do on stage and not really give a fuck because people still like them for who they are. That's why I listen to ICP, and then I listen to groups that have nothing to even do with the crazy theatrics. It's because of the kind of show that they put on.
And where would you like to play shows and with who?
Shit, I'd play show in Japan if I could have a chance, or Egypt. I'd play right in front of the pyramids, man. That'd be the shit.
Yeah, you know, going out to all them places, you gotta have like some money to get back and forth, you know.
I feel that.
And you know,
But money ain't everything. Just as long as you got connects and know people, and you got ways around this world.
are you trying to make money from the scene?
I mean, no, but yes. Yes, because of what you just said, because you gotta make money. But at the same time, no, because I have more of a love for it. I think that's my main point all along, is that I know damn well that if you don't have love for what you do, your music, if you don't have that love, then it's not gonna go nowhere. So you better make sure you have it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question right here because, you know, like, I hear it around, like, places a lot, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no names or nothing, but I just hear it around, you know what I'm saying? You might hear from the big stream artists, you might hear from the low stream artists, you know what I'm saying? But most artists, people say they're in it, you know what I'm saying, just for the money and everything. And they also say that's what make our music watered down. And the reason why I'm hitting on that note is for the simple fact you said that if it's not for the love, and I respect that. So, you know, would you ever sign a contract to a label?
I signed a contract to my own label. But at the same time, if somebody wanted to fund me money to help my creative process along, yeah, that'd be great. But in no way am I gonna bow to anybody's, you know, bullshit right on that. So does that answer all your fucking questions, motherfucker? Shit.
And yo, like I say, this is the first day of the show. The first artist who ever been on it. So back when, I mean not back, but when my show blow up, just remember, yo, you got memories here because you're the first artist who ever been here on the show. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you with any last words or comments you want to add.
One thing I gotta say to the rest of this fucking music industry is that it is all about unity. And if you ain't down with that, then you're just gonna get lost in the mix. We gotta find a way to create some kind of a family, whether it be Juggalo family, whether it be cultural family, whether it be anyone religiously. Bottom line is all people in this world need to come together somehow without the fucking use of war, violence, destruction. There is peace if you feel it. The problem is most people in this world do not feel it. They're all about themselves, just like we're all about ourselves. We have to be, because that's what survival is. But at the same time, I can only say this from my life and experiences. Please just take what I'm saying into consideration. Unity, that's what it's about.
And on that note, that was 16 questions from your man Bob Thomas talking to my man's empty casket.
That's
and
what's
we're
up.
gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? And that's on blast.